Hello, it's Daniel from Sydney Ghost Tours here, and I've had a couple of questions come through via our Facebook page and also via our Crypt Insiders asking why it is that we actually charge a bit more than some of our competitors. And it's probably time I address that, because we've had a couple of major competitors basically try to set up in Sydney recently, one of which who's set up right next to my colleagues at the Rocks Ghost Tours in the city, and another mob who've been calling themselves Sydney Ghost Tours but are in fact based out of Brisbane. Now, both of these firms have been attempting to buy into the Sydney market by flooding the market with basically really cheap tickets. Now, that works very temporarily for any kind of business, but the reason that I charge more is that I only actually take small groups. As a result, I don't have 50, 60 people trying to go see a ghost on our tours. The groups have to be small enough for me to be able to be heard in a cemetery like this one at night or up at Gore Hill without having to raise my voice. As you can imagine, a loud hailer in a place like this isn't really going to cut it. The other thing is that if you've ever played competitive sport, you'll probably notice that the cost of actually playing the competitive sport has actually gone up, and this is a function of public liability insurance. Every business pays it, but when you're walking around places like cemeteries at night, the chances of something potentially going wrong, someone having a fall, are higher. So as a result, my public liability insurance works out at something like I'm working about a month and a half, 2 months out of every year just to pay the insurance before I actually make any money myself. So I've got to factor that in terms of what I'm doing. But the other thing is that before I actually started this tour, I spent at least 10 years researching the people behind me and the various ghost tours, both for here and all over at Gore Hill. And I can actually walk around in the dark knowing each individual gravestone and be able to tell it. That didn't happen as an instant add water exercise. It actually took quite a lot of time and energy. So as you can imagine, if you spend so much time and energy creating something, you don't tend to just give it away for the hell of it. However, the reality is that you'll make a decision based on what you think is the quality of whatever it is you're buying. I can only adhere to my own standards, and if people like it, well, that's great, and if they don't, they go somewhere else. But I think if you look at my terms and condition pages and so forth, you'll see I'm pretty upfront about what it is that I'm doing and why. However, if you need to ask any questions, please feel free to go and ask via our website or actually on the Facebook page, and I'll be glad to get back to you as quickly as possible. This is Daniel Phillips from Sydney Ghost Tours, and Hera the Ghost Guard Dog and I look forward to seeing you on one of our tours really soon.